Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming, where we have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series. I'm Joe. This is Don.
You can't prove it.
I can't.
Haha.
So we both made some new lists tonight. These aren't Patreon lists, these are our lists. I wanted to play with Cassian and Jyn more, so I made some lists. And the odd thing that's feeling when you're rebel building now is you only have 4 commanders to pick from now, which is a little odd until the build drones come out. So I was like, I'm not going to bring any. How did you do that, Joe? I'm glad you asked, Don. I brought Cassian, who has the field commander keyword, so there we go. I needed a field commander, I got one. He's got duck and cover on the hunt, which is a little weird to say, but I do like the name. Improvised orders and his rifle config. I got Jyn with situational awareness, prepared supplies, and I brought inspiring presence. So that way I have 2 commanders on the board, and her command courage bubble is much better than his anyways. Had to bring K2SO. He's got.
You have 1 commander and 1 operative that you can use her courage bubble.
Correct.
Right. So you don't have 2 commanders.
What other else do I need commanders for, sir?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Technically, I have no commanders.
That's right.
I got K2SO with emergency transponder and Jyn's blaster. I've got 2 units of Rebel Sleeper Cells, both with the scopes and the astromech. I got 3 units of Rebel Troopers, 1 with the SX-21, 1 with the DLT-20, 1 with the MPL-57 Ion. I got the sampler platter of Rebel Troopers.
Just an hors d'oeuvre tray of
I haven't brought Tons in a while, so I brought Udin Tons with Tenacity. I have not 1, but 2 ATRTs with the laser cannon. Unit of Fleets with the scattergun, and the Wookiees Warriors with the battleship and Tenacity. That's 13 acts, 999 points, I believe.
I don't like Rebels.
It's funny because like the most expensive unit in this whole thing, I believe, is Cassian at like 103 with 3 upgrades. So like I just had way more points than I thought, and I just kept adding stuff. I'm like, this is kind of nice.
It doesn't feel nice for me.
Well, I want to stop and say thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for subbing, watching the channel. Thank you so much to our YouTube members and our Patreons. We really appreciate all of your support. It's amazing, and we couldn't do these videos without you. If you haven't got a chance, we've just posted over the last couple-ish weeks. We posted a lot of unboxings and bonus videos, and you name it. Go check those out if you haven't. We'll show you the giveaways in a second, but first, I have to thank the Senate.
The Senate, our Lord, Stan Parks. We played his Patreon list on our last week, and he doesn't like me. So we know that for sure. But yes, thanks to him, he is in the seat of power.
And if it wasn't last week, it was the week before, because we had to rearrange some videos due to getting some new goodies from AMG to show you them earlier. So the videos might be out of number, and that's on purpose because it's just how they were filmed.
It's true.
So thank you so much, Stan Parks, our Senate. We appreciate that. At any point, he can order us to execute Order 66, and something crazy happens after that. He can do that whenever he feels like it, so he's just going to keep us in suspense when that will happen.
He's actually keeping you guys in suspense.
Oh, you know?
I don't.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know.
It's true.
And then a big shout out to all our commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders, Jamal Ohadi, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Tyrell Paul, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Ryan Ross, Brian Schmidt, Anthony Buonomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Sonier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Michael Riling, Django Bet, Nathan Craig, and Kakuja11111.
111. Thank you guys so much again. You're the reason we can do all these extra stuff, so thank you so much. If you'd like to support us more, a couple options. One, just make sure you subscribe. That's free.
That's free.
You can like the videos. You can comment as well. You get extra giveaways. You can hit the little bell for notification. That's good too. But subscribing is the big one.
Right. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed,
hit the button. And if you want to help us a little bit more, there's the Patreon and YouTube memberships. And everyone asks, what would you prefer if we would choose? Well, we prefer Patreon, but if you don't like Patreon for whatever reason, YouTube membership's there. They get the same benefits, so that just options for you guys. There are different tiers, do different things. All have tons of goodies like early access to videos, list submission, Discord privileges, and much, much more.
Bonus giveaways, biggest thing.
Bonus
people
giveaways,
really like those bonus.
And if you, we have our merch store live, so if you want to get some merch and help support us that way, we have lots of options, everything from shirts to active wear to bags to hats. Go check it out.
We're working on making a Joe plushie.
Yeah, if you bring it with you, just your dice will roll better.
Oh, that made me sad.
You walked into that one. So check all that below. Let's go look at Don's list. Here's Don's list. There's an ATST, but I couldn't get it in the shot nicely. So just think it's Mike Wazowski standing in front of the symbol. He's there.
You guys might notice my group's it's a little bit smaller than what you just saw. But anyway, we've got Darth Vader with Force Push, Burst of Speed, and Force Reflexes. General Revere's Naked, Callus with Offensive Push, Bosk with On the Hunt and Targeting Scopes, 3 units of Snows with a Flame Thrower, 2 Dewbacks with Emergency Transponders and a T-21, and 1 ATST with a Hammer's Pilot and a Twin Light Blaster.
How many acts have we do?
That's a whole 10. So
I start with 2 pass tokens.
I get 2 pass tokens to start. We're going to go roll 4 black dice and see who's blue.
WTF? What's a flip?
What's a flip indeed?
I flipped 3 hits in a blank, and Don flipped the reverse. 3 blanks in a hit. So,
again, sadness continues, guys.
I went in and flipped Recover the Research and Advanced Intel. He liked Advanced Intel as well, so he flipped Sweep and Clear and Advanced Intel. As a blue player, I get the first flip or pass. I'm going to have you flip your Advanced Intel. You don't need like a 4th or 3rd, whatever it is.
The 3rd, yep.
Yeah, okay.
Garrison, I don't mind. Sweep and Clear, don't mind. Recover the Research when you out-activate me feels a little sad, but...
It's up to you, sir. The choice is yours and yours alone. He's going with the red. He's going with the red, looks like. Breakthrough. Okay. I don't really want Breakthrough, so we're going to flip my top one because we played the... Not so, Intercept the Signals. Ever popular.
Super popular.
You got one more thing. Want to take blue? Do you want to flip another card?
I mean, there's a really good possibility that if I flip my red, it's going to be Intercept the Signals.
Ooh, like last game.
Like last time. Garrison, I'm fine with. Sweep and Clear seems fine. Let's take away your pass token. Get a different green. Let's see what happens there.
Different green. Cunning deployments.
It's not better, but all right.
All the dodges. Okay, so we're playing Intercept the Signals with some Sweep and Clearing action. I'm going to have some dodges. He's going to have prepared positions. Let's go to the board and set it all up. Show you guys the giveaways we have going on. Here are the giveaways we got going on. It's these awesome spot glosses for all the new sculpts of the Stormtroopers, the Scout Troopers, the new hotness of Ahsoka Tano with the newest unit out in the game, plus this awesome card, Commandos, Rebel Troopers, and of course the backs also have the full art and their spot gloss as well. One winner will win one of those, and one winner will also win this awesome acrylic dashboard from Worlds that AMG gave to us. We'll pass that on to you guys as well. So if you're interested in getting those entries, just make sure you comment below. Listen for that keyword today for double comments. If you want more comments, every merchandise purchase gets you equal amount of dollars into entries, and every Patreon gets extra entries. So check those out. Welcome to round 1. Sustaining orders from me and a darkness descends. This is divulging it.
Yes.
So resolve set of effects. Darth Vader gains infiltrate this game. This card must be selected. Round 1.
It has been.
This is our map that we were playing on the Sith-ish temple-looking thing, which I love. It's one of my favorite looking ones. This is from Legion Terrain. Big shout out to Legion Terrain. They give us a ton of terrain, so thank you. They have lots of cool options here, like this can come off if you want this more open, or you can put it on to make it look cooler, in my opinion. These things can connect, like this example over here, to make walkways and stuff, and all kinds of things. Check Legion Terrain out. The mats, this nice, vibrant, kind of lava cracked cave is from Grey Matter Gaming Supplies. All the game mats we play on. So you guys should check them out if you need some game mats. Discount codes below for them. Crowpaw makes these POIs. They have the regular looking Pokeball ones, and then of course we have the GSG ones. They make all the different tokens. If you want a holder for your Crowpaw tokens, J-Squared makes that. J-Squared also makes a slightly skinnier holder for the cardboard. They make these awesome template holders, which can just come with half range and silhouettes and everything. And by the time this video's out, there might be a newer version with the new deployment sticks they have. Here's the deployment stick. It is a range 1.5 that separates to a half and a 1. So you can use it while you're playing and setting up. It's really cool. Check those out. Get to Games, local owned game store, everything Game Store would have. All discount codes below for all our sponsors. Let's get into it and have some fun, sir.
Let's do it. I'm going to go with my unit of snowtroopers that Callus directed. They are going to go ahead and move onto the board. They're going to move up again. And that will be them.
They're hiding behind that pillar right there.
It's a nice pillar.
As for the board itself, let's go over terrain. All the crystals you see around the board are light cover. In fact, to make it more light cover in this map without it looking weird with like leaves and stuff, we're going to use these as light cover. These aren't barricades, they're just little light cover because they have little holes in them. I don't know.
Yeah, they're too holy to be barricades.
All the rest of the terrain, these things, the stairs, the statues, this piece right here will be heavy. The one thing we do with this is a little different than sometimes some other people is each one of these things is its own piece. So that way, if you're touching it, you can't just negate all cover. So these are its own thing, but the middle is its own thing. So if you're touching the middle and he's on the other side with nothing obstructing it, it'd be no cover, but these can get in the way. Make sense? Makes sense. Let's go. We got support to start. We're going to go with the Tauntauns. Originally, I was like, the only thing I don't want to see are Tauntauns. And then here I am going, we're going to go with the Tauntauns. They're going to come behind this big temple here. Sure. Because it provides great line of sight blocking.
It does indeed.
So we're just going to kind of get ready to pounce next round somewhere. So we're just going to come up to this edge here. I might bring him back slightly. I'm going to see if you can see him from the other side. If you can, I'm going to bring him back. But I'll do that off camera. So you have to watch my face get next to the model.
Sounds great. So I went ahead and passed.
I got my operative. And just to catch you guys up, for the tokens for intercept signals, it's going to be Cassian and Jyn on my side. I had K2. He's the one he put back.
I vetoed K2. I have Vader And Pepe Ledoux, I also had the ATST, but he vetoed that one.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I told him no. Not today, sir. So we're going to bring out K2SO.
You guys infiltrate?
He doesn't infiltrate.
Yeah.
You're right, you're right. Let's bring him all the way up. Why not?
Good old-fashioned...
He's got some incognito. He's just an Imperial droid, guys. He's just an Imperial droid doing Imperial droid things. So we'll move up to here for his second act or first action, and then he will bring his incognito token with him. And then we're going to just I don't need to calculate the odds because I can't share my aim because Cassian's off the board right now. So let's just dodge.
Alrighty. I also did Bounty, Cassian, and Jyn with Bosk and Callus.
I went ahead and changed my mind. I gave him a standby instead of a dodge. Now we go to Don. Don's going to his stack.
Go to my stack. It's going to be an operative. We're going to go ahead and go with Callus. He is going to pop out right over here, right next to these guys.
Yeah, we have 3 of the 5 new reworked units.
Yeah, right. And just making sure we are half range there to the cover. So I think he's just going to take a dodge for safety purposes, and that will be him.
As you can see, I got a core. He's already on the board. You guys know my Twilight squad has Duros as their leader, but I brought the DLT with this one because this way it's all the alien heads. It looks awesome. It's one of 2 new squads that are using the new minis from one box. That's all the new squad. And then my other squad, led by the Moncal, with the Iron Troopers, all of the other new minis. And I still have 1 left over, so the new boxes are pretty cool.
This is a great way to show off what you will be able to do with the core set for anybody who's looking to get into the game, to make 1 unit that the core set provides you into 2 units for the game to enjoy.
Okay, we're going to take a pot shot into those Snow Troopers with the DLT. 2 blacks, 1 white, critical 1 into these heavy cover Snow Troopers.
Heavy cover snow, indeed.
Just 1.
Just the 1?
Just the 1 lone guy.
Cover roll
Does
here?
cover kill it?
No.
Does armor kill it? Yes.
No. All right, so I'm going to spend my other pass token here, so it goes back to Joe. He gets some Rebel Troopers.
Gotta have the Rebel Troopers. We're gonna go with the shotgun unit here. This is the old school models. Still good, still works, still reliable. Nothing wrong with them. We're just gonna double move, get into some cover here.
Alrighty.
And we'll call it a day.
Go to my stack. It's General Veers. He's going to hop out over here with these boys, and he is going to go ahead and take a dodge action for himself, so he can use his exemplar if needed.
Here on my stack, we got Special Forces. Yes. We'll use you guys first. Wookiees want to go. Okay, they're in the.
It is a little sad that their command cards were changed.
I get why, but at the same time, I am a little sad about that too.
Yeah.
So they're in their armor 1 config, so they can hopefully survive a couple more shots than normal.
See, guys, we can say not positive things.
I am just trying too hard, Don. Everyone can see that. Okay, so they're going to move out there with their battle shield configuration, get in range half of this heavy cover, and call it a day.
My stack, it's going to be one of our Dewbacks. We're going to spur onto the field, because we can. So he will hop right to about there. We're well out of range of everything here. So I think what we'll do then is just take a regular move, continuing onwards and upwards. We want to end this move just in range 3 of these Wookiees here, so we're going to make sure we're back a little bit so we don't give him any super easy shots. We also want to make sure we're half range of our lovely cover.
So many rules.
Yep. We'll end up right about there.
That was a lot. Okay, he's going to shoot the Wookiees, essentially. Heavy cover, armor 1 Wookiees.
4 whites, critical 2. Search to hit. 2 crits.
2 crits, pretty good. My armor and my cover do nothing. We'll take 2. We got another core. We're going to go with the Fleet Troopers here. They're going to do a speed 2 onto the board there. I think what they'll do is they'll kind of just move up and tuck in right here. And that's it.
Alrighty. Go to my stack. It's going to be Pepe Ledoux. He is one of our token-carrying friends, so he's going to spur out onto the field here. Get a suppression for that. We're going to do 1 more short move, just into range 3 of those fleets that just popped out, but out of range 2 of K2SO's standby. And we'll take a shot. This is going to be 4 whites, critical 2, just like last time. How about 2 crits?
Again? 2 again? On my stack, we've got another core trooper. Let's go with my last, which is my rebels with the ion gun. No one's in range to be shot, let alone ion from this. Dewbacks close-esque, but still a good half range out. So he'll move onto the board, get his free dodge token. We'll move up touching this here wall. Get another dodge token. I'll Rico here, and we'll be done.
Alrighty. On my stack here, it is Senior Bosk. he will slither his Trandoshan self out onto the battlefield here, and he'll take a range 4 shot into the Wookiees, triggering that on the hunt for an aim. All right, this is going to be 1 red, 4 white, search to crit, suppressive, pierce 1. I got the aim from on the hunt, and targeting scopes for precise 1. So we got 1 crit there.
Man, your offensive dice are
We will spend the aim here for an additional crit, so you got 2 for cover.
That's something. Still looking for that first paint on the white dice. It's a good start here.
Here's 1.
Well, that's paint, but
There
unfortunately,
paint.
Wookiees don't search.
Oh, yeah, I got special forces over here. We're gonna bring some sleepers onto the board, I think. We're gonna bring it's not the leader, but it's fine for measuring purposes. And then we'll move them up again, touching kind of right behind K2. Like, what up, K2? Let's use the correct leader this time.
Sure.
Move to there, and we'll call it a day.
Alrighty. I'm a stack. It's a core. We're gonna go with some snowtroopers. They will speed 1 move onto the field here, and then an additional speed 1 move next to their friends, and that will be them.
Okay, we've got an ATRT. Let's bring him up and out here. We're gonna come like right about there with his Scout 1.
Sure.
His beautiful, beautiful Scout 1. I'm assuming if you shot range through the Wookiees, I should be able to definitely shoot you because I'm not even range 1 behind the Wookiees. Oh yeah. So we'll take an aim for our first action and shoot that Dewback for our second. 2 blacks, 1 red, surge to crit, impact 3 into the armored Dewback. That's a crit there.
So just all crits. I have cover first. I'm sorry.
So you have cover. That's a good point. Let's risk it for said biscuit.
Risking for the biscuit.
Same exact thing.
All right. Let's see if cover can treat me well. Take away 1, so 2 crits for the Dewback to roll against.
Impact kicks in the other one.
And we'll block it off. On the stack here, it's going to be our ATST. He is going to come out here, get as far as he can next to his friendly neighborhood Dewback here. Do a quick measure. Oh, yeah. And we will take a shot into the sleeper cell. All right, so we've got just a triple rainbow surge to hit. And
One of these is for their dodge, 1 is for ending up range 1 of the thing, and 1 is from the cunning deployment on my sleepers.
So the whites all fail, but everything else goes through. You've
So
got
you got
5 for cover.
2, 4, let's see if we can find some paint on these white dice.
1. Get the 1.
That's okay. We have 3 dodges at least.
So you're rolling for 2.
Man, the white dice aren't liking me early. Come on, white dice. Let's start liking me. No.
We have an operative that has to be Miss Jyn because Cassian has an order, so we're going to use her infiltrate to bring her pretty much as far out as she can come.
Sure.
Maybe something like that-ish.
Alrighty.
She has 1 dodge. Slippery. These are the words. She has 1 dodge from the command card. She's going to take an aim and then activate long shot, I think, on that Dewback. Is
Okay.
my best bet here. 2 reds, 1 white, range 2. I spent the aim to make this long shot into range 3.
No aim.
Surge to crit, pierce 1, sharpshooter 1. Okay, so it's going to be 1 for cover, light cover.
Armor's going to eat it, though.
Yep, so it's going to be 1 pierce 1.
1 pierce 1. All right, we're going to stack. It's going to be a core. This is our prepared positioned garrisoned core. They're going to move right to about here and just take a dodge. And that'll be them.
We've got special forces, which has to be my last unit of sleeper cells here. These aren't barricades, so we can just go ahead and parkour right over them, as Don likes to say. We'll end up right about here. And that's a scout 2 in their move. Within 1 of this, we are. There's no point. You can't shoot anyone still. Everyone's too far away. So let's just take a standby.
Good old standby. Last but not least, we have Vader. He will infiltrate right to about here. He will take a speed 1 move. We'll dodge. We'll force reflex as a dodge, and then we'll take our speed 1 move. I don't think you'll be able to see me from your leader over there, but just in case, go to about there, and that will be Vader.
Walking on the board here with our scout, and then
Chicken Walker versus Baby Chicken Walker.
I'm probably not going to bother that chicken walker right now. We're probably just going to take an
That
aim and
makes
shoot
sense.
that Dewback.
All right.
2 blacks, 1 red, surge to crit, impact 3 on this gun into armor Dewback with a dodge. We're
The
definitely
dodge
gonna
is from the
spend
exemplar ability of Veers.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if cover takes it first.
Well,
Oh, no,
You
he
get
doesn't have
cover
cover. We'll just dodge it.
You could just armor it, but whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, we'll armor it.
No, you're right. You have to dodge. It's impact.
Oh, yeah, it's impact, yeah. So I do dodge it first before impact kicks in. And then we'll block one, take one.
Cassian's infiltrating out here with his lovely new infiltrate that he doesn't have to do anything to get anymore, which is really nice. He'll go as far as he can possibly go to about, let's say, there.
Sure.
He's in his pistol config, by the way. He'll then take a move up with his tactical to gain an aim.
Some high fives and butt slaps all around.
I'm going to come to about, like, let's say we're about here.
Sure.
That'll give us a lovely aim. And then we're going to go ahead and, I think, spend an aim to make this long shot. And you have a wound, so on the hunt kicks in, I think.
There you go,
and we'll
yeah.
get another aim. 2 reds, 1 black. I spent my aim from tactical to make this long shot. I have another aim from on the hunt. I surge to hit. I have marksman, sharpshooter 1, pierce 1. See what we do. Well, I mean, either way, you're canceling 1. There's no way to stop that. So we're just going to say go ahead and stop 1 with armor.
Okay, so we'll
it's
stop
2
one with
pierce 1.
armor. And we'll take 2.
Welcome to round number 2. Rebellions are built on hope. 3 trooper units when an allied unit or when a unit is issued an order with this card, it may gain 1 suppression token. This round, while an allied unit has a face-up order token, it gains danger sense 2, indomitable, and cannot be suppressed or panicked. Masters of Evil, this is Vader. Vader gains 1 dodge token at the start of Darth Vader's next activation. Each enemy trooper unit within 2 of him gains 3 suppression tokens. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it's a good thing I played that card, actually. I gave it to this sleeper, K2SO, they took their suppressions, and this sleeper over here took a suppression. So even if he bombs him, I can't be suppressed or panicked, which is really nice. So I'm moving no matter what, which is kind of cool. But he gets to... Ooh, yeah, you can probably get to the... Sorry, guys, I'm thinking out loud. Vader, the ramifications of a versus speed Vader is nothing you want to play with.
For my second core, I think we're going to play Operation Protect the Fleet Troopers. So we're going to move...
Troopers?
Or the sleepers, excuse me.
Sleepers,
We're going to move up to this edge here.
Okie dokie.
We're just going to essentially make like a little area so Vader can't easily just versus speed into these boys and you know,
That's a good plan.
have his way with them. So we're gonna do that. So move there. They'll get a dodge token for that, of course. And then we're gonna shoot probably Vader, but I'm gonna take a look and see how many of those snows I can see. That seems juicy too. 4 blacks for the regular troopers, 2 reds, 2 whites for the shotgun. No surging or anything. Vader's out in the open, but with a dodge and just built-in deflect. I don't know, guys. It just doesn't feel like it's a good option. But the snows, they're in heavy cover, but I can see all but the leaders. I feel like maybe I can pepper them down. I don't know. We're going to go snows. I think that's the easier way to hit it. We don't surge, so it looks really good until you take away all the surges.
All right, we got the heavy cover for the snows for 2. We don't take any away for cover. We're going to roll 3 shields. And we block 1, take 2. We're going to go with the General Veers. He is going to take a dodge for his first action. He's going to guidance this ATST, who is going to just do a slight move. We're going to play Protect My Token Carrier for a bit here. We're going to move him up right there. And that will be yours.
For my stack, we've got, this has to be either Jyn or K2. I'm going to improvise orders.
Sure.
We're going to go with the core, and I'll reshuffle these here in a second. Let's go with these other rebel troopers over here.
All right.
I think, guys, I think it's time to play. I'll sacrifice the core. So we're going to bring them out. Look at a dodge token for that.
All right.
I mean, hopefully they'll die, but odds are they're going to really die. But we need to do something. So then they move up here, get their core. Look at them. They look all good and strong and everything and confident. We got some options. I'm going to shoot something.
Have a plethora of
but I'm going to
things that
think
you could
for a
shoot
second.
at.
The Dewbacks there, and I got some goodness with this ion gun with the critical and impacts. Okay, we got 4 blacks for the other guy, 2 blacks and a white, critical 1, impact 1, ion 1 for the ion. All that's going to matter is critical because we're shooting the snow troopers that we shot last time. Just try to whittle them down a little bit. Let's see what we get. Cool. Just 2.
All right, we got cover for 1. Cover rolls continue. We got 2 for saves. And we're fine. We go to the stack here. It's operative. We're going to go with Boss. He's going to shoot into the Wookiees, and then he is going to move up to here. And that will be Bosk. All right, so I thought they still had a wound on him. They don't, so I don't get a name for this attack. But it's 1 red, 4 whites, surge to crit, pierce 1, suppress it. I'll take it. So 2 crits, you got 1 for cover.
Cover on that. I have armor 1, so either way I'm killing that.
All right, I'm just going to take that. 2 pierce 1.
Well, good news is you can't kill a Wookiee with 2.
That is good.
It's time for the womps.
Yep, really. I've been trying to get the snows to prevent this exact thing from happening. And I couldn't get a core to get this going, unfortunately.
Can I fit right there? Yes, I can. So we're going to go right here to the front.
Sure.
Get our 2 dodgers from Agile. We're going to base them up like so. Just
I think they both have to face the same direction, technically, but...
Beep, beep, beep. There we go. And they'll swing away with the Relentless. 4 blacks, 2 white, Ram 2, Surge to hit on these guys into Vader. Okay. Well, I guess luckily we got Ram. That's the plural there.
All right, well, we'll dodge 1.
And at 4, no deflect for you this turn,
No
sir.
deflect, indeed. And Vader will take 3.
Stack, it's a Dewback. We're going to go with the red Dewback here. He's going to roll 1 of his 2 suppression off. And so we got some Wookiees over there. We got a Jyn.
Yeah, the Wookiees unfortunately down to 3 health. They're looking a little rough. But you know, as long as you don't shoot them again, I'm sure they'll get to attack with both their minis.
I'm sure they would.
They will. They will not.
So I think what we're going to do is probably just...
He's going to think apparently.
Yeah, I'm going to think a second. All right, so after some thoughts, I'm going to take an aim for the first action. Second action, we're going to go ahead and just do a move up because we eventually want to keep moving up. We'll move up to right about here.
Move the train, it's fine.
Move a little bit of train, it's okay. And then we will take a shot into the Wookiees. All right, we have 4 whites, critical, or surge 2, or critical 2 into heavy cover. We'll spend an aim for just 1.
I'll let the armor eat it. I wouldn't even bother with the
That
cover
sounds
roll.
good.
Hey, they get to go. They're indomitable. They're going to roll red dice. They have 4 suppression on them currently. We're going to get 3 off.
Jesus.
It's indomitable. You know, that's what you want to see with that roll. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what are they going to do from here? Not charge anything. They're a little too far back for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think they can quite get there. And
It's pretty close, but they cannot.
2.
So what do we want to do with them? You know what we're going to do? We're going to switch from battle shield to offensive, because at this point they really need to move up or they're not doing anything this whole game. We're just going to kind of come like this for the first action.
Sure.
Put them there. And then we're going to be just shy. So let's take a shot with our pistol into that Dewback for fun.
Alrighty.
2 blacks, 2 whites for their pistols. Surge to hit onto your Dewback armor 1. Okay, it's 2.
Alrighty. Armor's going to eat 1.
It's 1.
And we'll
It's
take
1.
1.
We're stacked. We've got an operative. Let's go with Miss Jyn or so.
She's back there.
She is. She's just debating which angle to take on this vector.
Alrighty. What's your vector, Victor?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what she'd like in here. She moved over here to get away from Vader's possible burst of speed round, but she's going to kind of come out like so.
Sure.
The only thing really left in this idea is flamethrowers, and that's not really what she's scared of. So she's going to move there, get another dodge from her nimble and agile. I mean agile, not nimble. And then she's going to go ahead and make a shot, probably on the snow troopers back behind that pillar, but I'm going to take a look and figure that out.
All right.
2 reds, 1 white. Sharpshooter 1, bringing the snows heavy down to light cover. Search to crit, pierce 1. There's a good Jyn showing up.
All right, we could use some heavy or some
Light
light cover here. We get none.
Sharpshooter saved the day there.
And
Pierce 1.
so we block 2.
That is the unit.
Well,
Pierce.
There's 3 people left.
Oh, there's 3 in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the flamethrower's dead.
Going to stack, we got a core. We're going to go with the full unit here. Unfortunately, there's not really any good options to rotisserie, so we're going to...
I think to rotisserie.
Yeah, to use the flamethrower.
Oh,
So we're gonna double move right to here. We're not engaging the
Tauntaun.
Tauntauns. We're just moving behind them.
Keyword of the day, guys, is knocking or moving terrain, because Don has knocked over or moved a piece of terrain every single move.
I try. So we're gonna move over to here, and we are going to shoot into the Wookiees that are still kicking over there.
So make sure something
steady.
about moving terrain, knocking terrain. You'll get some double points.
Give me 5 white dice into some
Light cover.
Light cover Wookiees.
2 hits.
we
They do
didn't
search.
have to-
That's not too bad. White guys have been fairly nice to you today.
They've been all right.
Okay, we're going to check light cover for 2. Still looking for that first block on these dice. Hey! The Wookiees found it! Of all people, the Wookiees! We got a core. Let's go with these Twilight Squadron, as I like to call them. They're going to move up to here, and they can't step on this little ledge. Oh, so they're just going to stay right there. And then we're going to go ahead and take a shot onto that lovely Dewback.
Highly trained, agile commandos can't stand on the stairs.
These two aren't commandos. These are rebel troopers.
Yeah, whatever. All right, who are you shooting? Dewback?
Dewback, cool. Okay, we got 4 black trigger guys, 2 blacks, 1 white, critical 1 from the DLT into your armored dodge Dewback.
The dodges were exemplary from Vader's, but yes. All right, well, 2 crits. Means, that armor and dodge is not doing anything. Neither is the cover. And we got dodged out. That's good.
For stack, we have the ATRT. I think we're going to use this more as a move as close to these rebel troopers as he can.
Sure.
And then we're going to just play Hop. Oh, we're going to play Hop the rebel trooper. Like so.
Alrighty.
Let's see. I might turn that in just a little bit more to block some. I guess I don't really need to block line of sight, do I? Move to there, and that's it. He's just double moving.
Okay.
We're going to go over here to the stack. It is going to be our ATST. He is going to move forward here all the way up, touch this piece of terrain right here. That gets me in range of scoring. It also takes away the cover for everything that I'm shooting back here. And we're going to shoot into the sleeper cells. The triple rainbow surge to hit into some sleeper cells. Alrighty. We've got
5.
5.
Okay, surge to block. We'll lose 3. Okay, we've got Cassian. I did roll additional dice off camera because I forgot what their danger sense done reminded me of, and it was a blank. So there's still the same outcome on those 4 sleeper cells. And the reason they had that was Jyn's card, if you forgot. So Cassian will just kind of move up here.
Sure.
Getting an aim from his tactical. And then I think we just shoot into the Dewback and see if we can do anything to him.
Makes sense.
Okay, 1 aim from tactical, 1 aim from on the hunt, 2 red, 1 black. Sharpshooter 1 won't matter. He's got no cover from here. I do have Pierce 1 and Search to hit with Marksman.
I got my exemplar dodge still because I didn't spend it last time.
That was Search to hit. I think we just, because you have a dodge and armor, let's just spend both these aims to make 2 crits.
2 Pierce 1, right?
And then the armor is 2 Pierce 1, correct.
We'll block 1, take 1.
We're going to go ahead and go to the snowtroopers that have the directed order from Callus over here. They're going to move for their first action.
Mm-hmm.
And then they will continue moving on up here for their second. See how close we can get.
Going for the
scoring.
sleeper kill?
I don't know. Yeah, I think I can try.
Or someone else. We'll find out.
All right, so we're shooting into the sleeper cell. We got 5 white dice, Surge to hit. And got 1 crit.
Well, my cover won't matter. But I do have Danger Sense 2 because I have 2 suppression on them. And Jyn's card gives me Danger Sense 2. So I'll roll 3 for this.
It's
Surging
true.
to block. We get 1.
Got it.
We're going to go with K2 SO. He is going to roll a red because he's indomitable with this card. And we're going to take it off.
He's good, yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to pop a... Oh, no, he had an order. Can't pop that. We're going to save that for a different turn. We're going to save that for a different turn. We're going to move K2 up here with his buddy.
Sure.
Right about there. I could go on the other side, but I don't think it matters. I think we're just going to stay there.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think you need to move.
And then we're going to break our incognito and shoot over there.
Sounds great.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white dice. Suppressive. Pierce 1. Surge to crit with 2 aims from Cassian.
Lots of words.
Thank you, Cassian. Is that one cocked?
I would say that's cocked.
Yeah,
It's not cocked. It wasn't cocked.
Spend the
It's totally
first
not
aim?
cocked.
Spend the second aim. Oh, that was great. Let's not do that. Spend the second aim. Well, you don't need to dodge it because the armor.
I was going to say, my dodge that Veers took, not doing a whole lot
crits,
for me.
Pierce 1, suppressive on him. That's a pretty good K2 shot.
And he's dead.
On the stack here, it is Callus. He is going to start moving this direction here. And I don't know if we're in range 2 to make a shot on a sleeper cell from here.
You can see one of the 2 from there. But I don't know if you have range. You can check. We'll look at it. We'll go to the box probably and shoot something, I'm assuming.
I'm going to shoot the sleeper cell. It was just in range and shooting at Cassian.
Sally sold she shells down by the she's
probably not going to be great. 3 blacks, 1 red, critical 1, surge to crit.
You can do it.
1, surge to crit. Did I read that right?
Why don't you go check the card just to make sure.
That. Never mind, I was looking at boss card for the crit part. So it's just critical 1, so it's just hitting a crit.
I got heavy cover, right? You don't have sharpshooter or anything, do you?
Heavy cover. Oh, no, I had sharpshooter 1.
Light cover, then. He's checking. New Callus card, guys.
Yeah,
I forget
sorry.
us. Sharpshooter, yes?
No sharpshooter. I do have observe that I forgot to use, but we'll figure that out later.
Okay, so we'll keep both. I'm going to roll 2. I do have danger sense too, so I'm going to roll 4 for this. You can only see one of my 2 minis, so we'll see what we get and figure out from there.
Doesn't matter.
You get Pierce, right?
No, it's not Pierce.
It's not Pierce? It's lethal. Okay, so yeah, I'm okay. In my stack, we've got our ATRT. He's going to just... and then take a move to touch this here.
Sure.
We're going to do it, Donnie. We're going to touch like the inside and the outside at the same time.
It's always the best way to do it.
And then we're just doing that so if we need to score, we're closer up to up there. And now we're going to shoot the ATST. 2 blacks, 1 red. Surge to crit. Impact 3 into the ATST.
All 3.
2 will kick in there. 7 by 3. Somewhere there it is, guys. I found it.
All 3 go through. All right, well, we'll go ahead and go with Vader. He's going to force reflexes for a dodge.
Why not?
We're going to... No. We're not going to force reflexes for a dodge yet.
Never mind.
What we're going to do is we're going to swing into the Tauntauns first, see what happens, and then we'll probably do some force push. All right, so it's going to be 6 red dice. Here's 3. Impact doesn't matter. Hurts.
Do you surge? You don't surge,
I don't believe so, no.
Cool. Don't you have reliable or something from your command card?
Nope, that's if you don't divulge it.
Oh, if you don't divulge it. Okay. So then, yeah, we'll dodge 2. That seems... Did you already take 2 out?
Nope, I just took out the misses.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm taking 1.
Yeah, this feels awesome.
That
feels real
So
good.
we force pushed him
Force
there.
pushed him there. Sorry, we guess we probably should have shown that on camera at least.
Yeah, we should have.
We're going to move up to right there. At the start of that, all of this, everyone in range 2 of Vader would have taken 3 suppression. So we'll do that here after the fact. And now I will force reflex as a dodge because potentially
everything
get
you can
shot
possibly
at, and then
you bring back one thing.
We're
Force push or
going to bring
reflex?
back push.
Okay. We got our fleet troopers. They're our last thing in our stack here. They're going to just move up right next to these sleeper cell guys here, touching this terrain here. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot into the snow troopers that we can see. 4 whites for the remaining 2 guys, 2 reds for the shotgun, Pierce 1, surge to hit. Let's see if we can get into some heavy cover snow troopers. Oh, the red wanted to be a crit for a second there, then it flipped.
It tried.
It was like slow-mo flip for me.
Well, I do still have this exemplar dodge.
First, you want to check cover?
We'll check the cover. I just want to remember that I have the dodge over
That's
there.
fine.
So we got 1 for cover, 1 for dodge, and we'll pierce the 1. On the stack, it's our last snow trooper here.
It's a lone survivor.
He has 3 suppression on him.
He's a little suppressed at the moment.
He's quite suppressed indeed. He's going to hold on to all of them. We're just going to go ahead and take a pot shot into the little Dewbacks in front of us. Not Dewbacks.
Tauntauns?
Tauntauns, yep.
You got a crit though. That's pretty mean. I'll take a one. Okay, we're gonna go with our lone sleeper and his droid. With the card, he's still indomitable. So let's see what happens here. He gets 3 off, which means he gets his 2 actions. That's something.
Sure does.
That Jyn card is pretty solid, sir. Pretty solid. So we're just gonna move up right behind Cassian here with our droid, which will give us a dodge, which won't matter because he has nothing left to shoot us this round. So we're going after this again, and then we will hit our aim tactical and shoot into the snow troopers.
Awesome.
2 black dice, surge to hit with an aim and precise 1, which we won't need for this attack. Okay, just 2. You got covered.
Didn't matter. Oops. All right.
These sleepers are next. They're also heavily suppressed, but they also were a Jyn card. So let's see if they can do the same thing as their buddies. It's just they can't. Man, that card's really coming in. It's good. I didn't mean to play it. I didn't even think of Dawn's Vader card. I just did it because I was like,
they definitely gave Jyn the ability to harass the world out of every play that you could possibly do.
I think we're just going to move out here like so. And we're just going to throw a bucket of dice. And I'm thinking Vader, but let me just fully mesh on that idea and I'll let you know.
Sounds great.
12 black dice, surging to hit with an aim, with scopes for precise 1 into the snow troopers. We're going with them over Vader because Vader has a dodge. He has deflect, so he's surging the block naturally, and he can hurt me once. And he's got heavy cover. The snows have none of that stuff. They
have none of that.
They have no surge to block, no deflect, no heavy cover, no dodge. Let's shoot them.
I hate Sleeper Cell.
Wow.
So much. I hate them so much, guys.
We're going to spend the aim on these 2, I guess.
This is what you do every time you roll Sleeper Cell dice.
I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, well, you're looking at 11 of the 12. It's just 11. Here's a couple more dice here for you, sir. You need more? Here, how many do you have now?
I don't know. I can't
2,
count.
4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, is that 11 exactly? I think it is. Roll it up. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And you...
I have 5 blanks, so they're dead.
Oh man, the sleepers came through and knocked out the flamethrower there. So Vader has the token, so he's scoring there. I'm also securing it, so I'll score because my carrier was Jyn. I wanted to keep her back from Vader because Vader can easily one-shot here if he wants to. So it's going to be 1, then we'll each get a point there. Over here, his token carrier unfortunately died, and I am also securing it, so I'm going to get a point there. So I'll get 2 points, and I got 1 for taking out a unit in contested territory. So it's going to be a total of 3-1 going into round 3. Round 3 round with the crack shot, slightly updated crack shot to make it a little better. It says Cassian Andor gains 1 aim token and gains Gunslinger this round, and may gain 1 suppression token. During Cassian Andor's next activation, he may make a free attack action. That's the better part. Against Implacable, which is a cool looking art card. At the start of Darth Vader's activation this round, he gains 1 dodge token. At the end of Darth Vader's first activation this round, he may suffer a wound. If he does, he shuffles his order token back into his pool. During Vader's second activation, he makes 1 fewer actions. I'm going to roll the chance cube. I'm blue player, so blue is me. Red is him. Let's see live. Who gets to go first? Don does!
Okay.
And I gave my order to Cassian. He gave his order to Vader. Also gave his order to the Snows because of the direct from Krennic. Or the Snows. Callus, not Krennic, sorry. Wrong K.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go with Vader. He's going to go ahead and get a dodge for activating.
Sure.
We will go ahead and take an aim. We will move and charge into the sleeper cells and swing into them.
Okay, that's unfortunate for them.
All right, it's going to be 6 red dice with an aim into the sleeper cell. That's much better.
Well, it's Pierce 3, right?
It is Pierce
So
3.
I think everyone's dead but the leader here, but we'll see what I get. You never know. Maybe I get a nutty roll. Maybe I get all 6.
Potentially could.
I get 3, just enough for you to pierce, which means
Pierce
it's,
all of them, so
I'm
6
down to the
down.
leader. 5 guys and 1 droid gone from 1 swing. That's much more of a Vader hit.
All right, we're going to go with Cassian while he can go. We're going to go ahead and probably just take an aim for my first action. Oh, I need to move, I'm thinking. Cal doesn't have any tricks to go faster than speed 2, does he?
He does not.
Yeah, so he can't charge. Well, he has charge, right?
He has charge.
He has charge. Okay, so yeah, we are going to actually move Mr. Cassian. So what we'll do is we're going to move him back just a little bit to about here-ish. And then we'll shoot the snow
So
troopers.
you're not taking an aim?
That's tactical, so that gives me the aim.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
I'm not
said
taking the aim.
originally you were taking an
Yeah,
aim.
I'm just going to move back to about here-ish. I'm going to measure
Sure.
some things, and then we're going to go ahead and shoot him with Gunslinger, and then I get to make another free attack action?
You
Oh, it's
sure
a free
do.
attack action.
Yes, so you can shoot him and then do another...
No, you can only make 1 attack. So, it's
Oh.
so you can just do 2 things. So I guess I'll just
Oh,
take
okay.
another aim and then shoot. All right, now that we read the card and actually read it correctly, it's a free bonus attack, or a free attack action, not a bonus, so it's still just, you only get 1 action to attack. So aim from the command card, aim from the tactical, then his second action when he was standing there was a dodge to give K2 some dodge tokens. Now we're shooting. Gunslinger, do the snow troopers first, heavy on the light with my sharpshooter, 2 reds, 1 black, pierce 1, surge to hit. We will just spend 1 aim to bump that to a crit and let you roll for 1 cover there. And that's 3 pierce 1 on these snow troopers. And
They're dead.
And then we'll shoot Callus next.
Sure.
We'll just say no cover for you and spend that aim to marksman that up to a crit. We'll pierce 1 and give him 3.
Wait a sec. We'll go with him, I guess. Oops. I'm going to shuffle that off camera. Don't you guys worry about that. Hey, look, I finally rolled off a suppression. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to move up to here. And then let's charge the sleeper cell.
Finish those 2 off.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll charge the sleeper cell at least. I'm going to have popped his offensive push because he's probably going to die. So we're going to take 1 red, 3 black, critical 1, lethal into these boys here.
Get 2 health. You want to make it lethal? Pierce?
Yeah, we'll make it pierce.
Okay, unless I get 2 paint here, these sleepers are gone. He pierces it and they go down.
We're going to go with Miss Jenner. So she did do her independent move to kind of jump to that spot, as you can see, which I forgot to give her her dodge for that nimble. So let's do that now so don't forget. We're going to take an aim. And we're going to shoot into that Dewback right there because he's looking a little sore.
Great.
2 reds, 1 white, pierce 1, surge to crit with an aim into the armored 1 Dewback. We'll spend the aim here. Will just be 1 pierce 1 after armor.
Cool. Let's stack here. It's our ATST friend. I think we're going to just take an aim and shoot into the fleets in front of us.
That probably makes the most sense.
All right, triple rainbow. I did also forget Callus's observe tokens, so I'm really enjoying Callus so far.
And thank God for the Hammer's Pilot. We'll spend the aim.
Yeah, the Hammer's Pilot really did you good there.
And it's all this.
Yeah.
7.
7? Oof. Your cover? No?
No, I'm touching the cover.
Cool, okay. We could just roll some 7 white dice. We need a good amount of paint here. Or none. We got 1.
You got the 1.
There's still
So we both killed a unit this round, so we're both taking our other any or contested points. So now we've both used any and contested for the secondary.
You only used 1. You've only killed
Oh,
one.
yes, I've only killed one thing. I'm sorry.
Well, you killed 2 now, but the same round.
Yeah, right.
We're going to go with the Rebel Troopers with the shotgun. They do have 2 suppression left over from Vader's bomb. We're going to keep both. That's okay. They still get an action. Jyn's nearby with their 4 courage bubble thanks to inspiring presence. So we're going to go ahead and just shoot our impact shotgun into this big boy. 4 black, 2 red, 2 white. Impact 1 with a... No aim. No aim. They were suppressed.
Taking aims here. Oh, my God.
Well, impact 1 will kick in, and then your armor 1.
Armor 1, yeah.
So let's just still going to roll for 4 from these Rebel Troopers. Man, lately the Rebel Trooper shotguns have been really doing stuff for me in games.
2 more wounds.
For the stack here, it's going to be the Dewback. He's got 3 suppression. He's going to roll one of them off, so he gets 1 action here.
Who's he shooting?
You
You got Wookiees, you got Rebel Troopers, Jyn, Rebel... You got all the options.
I would love to be able to, if I could stop cheating him back here, if I can spur and get those Wookiees, that would be great. Yeah, let's try it. We'll spur. We'll do this speed 2 here. We'll get in there and chomp on this Wookiee right here.
Okay, chomping some Wookiees.
I'm going to use the emergency transporter to get an aim. I'm going to have 3 whites, 3 black, 3 reds, 3 whites, suppressive, critical 2, search to hit with an aim. We'll spend the aim. This will be a critical. And you're looking at 4.
I only have 4 health left on this unit. I'm pretty sure I have 4 left at least. I need 1 block to survive. No. It's a special forces. I had 3 to start this round. I have 1 left. So 1 you want to use here. He'll take an aim and punch Vader with his 2 dice. It's black and white. Suppressive won't matter because it's Vader with an aim. So 1 crit you got to roll for.
1 crit indeed.
Does he hurt Vader? No.
For the stack, it's going to be Veers. He is going to start heading this direction. He saw his buddy Callus move this way and take a bunch of shots, a bunch of blood on the ground. He's going to take a dodge. Hopefully give him a chance. That'll be him.
In my stack, we got support. Let's go with the Tauntauns before they're non-non. Oh, they only get 1 action.
Sorry, not sorry.
They're a notch base, so they can pivot and move, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so let's just pivot, and then we'll just... We're not going to get a ram because they didn't do a full move.
Sure.
But we'll still be able to punch him. We got an extra dice.
That's true.
4 blacks, 2 whites. Won't get the ram because they didn't do a full move. I do search to hit. I do get a red because it's nasty.
Great.
See what we can do with all this. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not going to mad with that at all.
We'll dodge one of them.
Down to 4. Taking 1 only.
That's good.
We're going to go to the stack. We're going to get Vader for his second activation. He gets another dodge token for this. We only get 1 action this time.
It's true.
We brought force reflexes back last time because we didn't use any force powers at all. I think we're going to go ahead and force push this fella because we need to reduce your numbers of scoring people over here. So we'll force push him over here. And then I think we're going to swing into some Tauntauns. And we'll consider the force reflexes after that. All right, 6 reds with an aim. We'll spend the aim on this one. And it's all 6.
We'll dodge 1.
5 pierce 3.
3, 4, 5. Still take 5. That's still a ton left, though. Got my stack weight core. We're going to see how many actions that these guys here get.
Why wouldn't you get 2 at this point?
We'll shoot the snow trooper who's behind there. See if we can kill him. And regardless if we kill him or not, we're moving up to here to get to scoring range and getting our dodge. And then we'll, that's it.
Could this game go any better for you at this point?
It's going to be 4 blacks, regular troopers, 2 blacks, 1 white, critical ion impact. Only the critical 1 will matter for this attack against a heavy cover snow trooper. So there's our critical. You got cover for 1.
You're Rebel Trooper.
Hey, you got it.
You're Rebel Trooper levels lately.
Oh,
great.
so
Let's
close.
go to the stack. Look at Boss. He'll take an aim and shoot him to Jyn, because why not?
She's got 1 dodge on her, 1 dodge from period supplies, and situational awareness. So we'll see if we can cancel.
All right, you know Bosk. He rolls that. And then Blanks the red. Okay, we
You got
got
a
the
precise
aim.
one, though. You could convert this really good.
Nope. No, we're not.
2, we
That's
got...
right.
You got sharpshooter on him?
He does not.
Okay, so we got cover for 1. And then we'll spend my dodge and the prepared supply dodge. You get 1 back from nimble, but take no damage. Because we have situational
I
bias.
love it.
We got an operator. That's K2SO. We could move into Callus and throw our 4 red with no keywords. I don't think we're going to go with that. I think I like the Pierce. He's not immune Pierce or impervious.
He sure isn't. He's immune melee Pierce, I think.
Okay, we already have 2 aims thanks to Cassian. So we'll take an aim for our first action.
Sure.
And then we'll just blast him point blank.
Why wouldn't you?
5 white dice, suppressive, Pierce 1, search to crit with 3 aims thanks to 2 coming from Cassian. It's a good start. Get that surge up. We'll spend the aim on these 2. We'll spend the next aim on these 2 again. Okay, well, it was a good start. We're going to switch one of these dice out for that dice. See, that makes a difference. Spend the aim there. No, it's just 3 aims. All
right, we'll spend the exemplar dodge from that, and we'll take another wound.
All right, we got an ATRT here. I guess we just shoot Callus. It's range 2 to 4, so we'd be on range 1. We are. So yeah, usually I would sit there and run the ATST, but I think if we can take Callus out, we kind of clinch this side. So let's just aim and shoot Callus. 2 black, 1 red. Surge to crit. Impact won't matter in a Callus. He's got no cover because I'm touching the tree. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. It's going to be 3 on Callus. We'll save the same for rainy day. Okay, we're going to go with these Rebel Troopers here. I think we're just going to get them on the board as well for fun here. Move them up. And then we'll shoot not Callus. What's his name? Krennic. Fierce. It's Fierce. I know names.
There's words. He's saying them.
It's a lot like the Iron Gun, just minus 9 impact. It's 4 black sugar guys and then 2 blacks, 1 white critical 1 for the DLC. Let's see what we can do. And the 2 Veers out in the open. What is going on? Okay, well, it's just, I'm so sorry, Don. It's just everything. So you just got a 6-pack coming at.
I think it's 7.
It is 7. It is 7. Yep.
7.
Man, Rebel Troopers. Oh, good block, though. It only takes 3. Okay, this is one of the dead guys we're not going to use as a pass because Don's out of activations. I don't know what happens. It just comes back to me. We're going to go with this one. We're going to take an aim and shoot into Bosk.
Great.
2 blacks, 1 red. Search to crit into Bosk. Impact won't matter here. Just crit these up. Okay, that's nice. So we'll spend the aim on this one. We'll just crit that one up. So no cover for this roll. Just 3 crits. I'm so sorry, buddy. It's okay.
What is?
We're going to talk about the salt corner later. Just 3. End of the round. Don will get 1 there for having Vader with the token. I'm Secarian as well, so I'll get a point there. That's 1 point for him, and then I'll get a point here. That's 2 points for me. So he'll go up to 3, and I'll go up to 6.
Yep.
And I think Don's waving the white flag at this point. Unless you want to go round 4.
No, there's no. I don't. Okay. Nope.
Usually we don't try to stop round 3s. I know there've been a couple, but if it's this one-sided, we tend to stop. So we can go chat in the salt corner, guys. Come join us. Come sit with us. Grab your favorite beverage and just come have a talk. Welcome back to the salt corner where we have Swagger Salt Don. Hi, Salt Don.
Yeah, Salt Don.
Well, let's talk about the game a little bit. I'm going to start, if that's okay.
Yeah, you always have to, apparently. It's just how the salt corner works. You don't get to be the salt king without the salt corner, guys.
My goal with this list was really just to build. I wanted Cassian and Jyn in the list for sure, and I was looking at what Rebel Commander to bring, and there's only 4 options now currently until we get to build your own. And I was like,
so you brought none.
I didn't want any field commanders. I didn't want to compete for those command cards. I wanted to show off Cassian and Jyn. So I let Cassian do his thing with field commander. I gave Jyn Inspiring Presence, so she could be on the other side of the board, giving her Courage 3 bubble, which is even better. So that worked out well.
That did.
I find Jyn to be a lot of fun. She didn't do her. My next play was going to be the 1-pip card and do some shenanigans.
Yeah, I hate Jyn.
But Vader was there, so your Vader kind of prevented her from wanting to get close because it was just 1 force push and charge. She only has 5 health. It's an easy kill.
She probably would have killed him, actually.
No, she wouldn't have.
She would have just been able to plink him to death.
But yeah, she's very mobile. She has that dodge and nimble. I think situational awareness is a great upgrade to staple to her personally. I like prepared supplies as well because the nimble gets it back, so that's always good.
And she's dirt cheap.
And she's so cheap and good. And her command card is solid. That 1 card really kept the sleepers alive, and Dominable was able to shake off all of your Vader suppression.
And the stupid, I get to move before anything happens just to be in the right position all the time. Why wouldn't you?
So she's solid. Cassian's still Cassian. Not much change besides the field commander. The sharpshooter one is a nice plus. I like that.
The sharpshooter helps a little bit.
Infiltrate's nice. His new card gives him a free attack action, so you get 2 actions, then you can attack for free.
Yeah, you lose that standby from the last card.
It's a little unfortunate to lose the standby, but it's also nice to have the free 2 actions. So if you need to like double move and then shoot, you get 2 aims.
You get a little bit more.
You get more flexibility
and flexibility out of it without having to rely on like the annoyance of having to work with a standby token.
So yeah, he was 103 points with multiple upgrades. I think I had On the Hunt, Stuck in Cover, and Improvised Orders plus his config. So he's with all that, he's still very cheap.
Yeah, he's really cheap.
So I really like
the Rebels are kind of the king of cheap units that are very functional in this game.
K2SO is still K2SO. The only thing that's weird, I just noticed, and it was an accident, his card, if you don't bring Jyn, his gun is 10. If you bring Jyn, his gun is 5. Interesting little nerf, I guess, if you don't have
it. It is a nerf if you're not planning to bring Jyn.
So that was interesting. I didn't realize that until just this game.
Yeah.
Sleepers are still sleepers. The one you didn't do much. They hung around and were annoying to you, but they didn't do much damage.
I mean, you only rolled 11 hits with the one.
That was the other one. The other sleeper did do a good amount of damage. It deleted a full health snowtrooper, but then Vader came up and just pretty much deleted them back, besides the leader.
Yeah.
The Tawns, I felt, were like the key to stopping your side of the board over there. Once I got the Tawns,
I was
Vader...
really trying to get those snows so that I could just put a protective bubble of snows around Vader so you couldn't charge him.
So I had to hit the snows.
And I pulled 3 tokens and didn't get a core in any of them. I mean, I only had 2 cores in there, so it wasn't a great chance. But you only had, you had 3 tokens in there too for your support.
Yeah, it's very improvised orders, so I could have tried to fish a little more. I love improvised orders, especially in a list that's very has a lot of options. And with this list, it was 3 special forces, 3 supports, 3 operatives, and 4 core. So if I got something, I wanted something else, there's a good chance of me pulling another thing.
Yeah. The and when we make lists ourselves, 9 out of 10 times we don't talk to each other about what we're playing at all because we want it to be a surprise. We don't want to like
a fair match. We don't want to
mold our lists against each other. And this just was a really bad matchup for me.
We set up the picture as always for you guys, so when we're doing the talking in the beginning, going to the list, and I set mine up, he sets his up. We don't really look at each other's lists till we're talking about live on the camera. Yeah. So I didn't realize, so I went over there with the camera to film how few models he had compared to mine, so that was a little surprising. Your ATST did well. He rolled very good.
I mean, the ATST did fine.
He did good. But yeah, I think supposed to do. The Tawns were fun. The Wookiees didn't do anything. I think I did 1 damage with them. They tanked some surprisingly early enough.
They did tank a lot of hits.
My fleets didn't do much either. They kind of just took some shots. But the Rebel Troopers...
What's going on with the Rebel Troopers? The last several games have rolled really good. Like, your natural black dice rolling has all of a sudden swapped into this ridiculous amount of just natural hits, which is really hurting me here. And my luck is as usual. I mean, round 1, that first half of round 1 was looking hot.
You were. I couldn't hurt you, and you could hurt me.
It fell flat on its face.
It was the moment the Tawns charged.
Yeah, it just fell flat on its face. So that was sad. I mean, I was kind of trying to I wanted to bring Callus again because I wanted to see how Callus does. That non-surging 5 health red defense. He's gonna die so fast.
It's still red dice.
It's hard to get him into position, but I also forgot his Observe 2. Could have done a wound or 2 maybe with that on the attack, but that's just me forgetting. I wanted to bring an extra target for bounty, so I brought Boss because Callus is really hard to get a bounty with, but now if you have two bounty tokens, at least Boss would have a better chance at getting bounty. And he, potentially could have tried to against Jyn, but she just lives for freaking ever, so...
Yeah.
It's hard, but I know, you were talking about this Vader that you played at Worlds with Force Push and being able to Force Push twice and kind of clear off a point. So
is that what you did this?
I wanted to try that. It sounded cool, but...
Yeah, he's referring to one of my Worlds matches. I played a gentleman who beat me in the end of the only lost side of the day. He had a Vader triple do, lots of scouts, and he, with Implacable Turn, he Force pushed one of my guys off, and then swung into another one and killed him, and then cloned, and then the next pull of Implacable... He recovered Force Push, obviously, and pushed another unit off, and then hit a unit, didn't kill it. But he took it was a 4-1 to a 1-1 on the point, and he had the token and I didn't, so he got the point. So it was like a huge swing.
It's a big swing.
It was
and
pretty cool.
You can do that, but this Vader build's like, 200 and something points. That was 3 of your activations worth in one Vader, and he killed not a single activation by himself.
Yeah,
I was 1 away from killing.
No, you killed the Tawns by yourself. You did 2 swings.
The Tawns are still alive.
Oh, never mind. Tawns and Sleepers each have 1 health.
Yeah,
but granted, you rolled really bad.
Right, I did roll really bad with the first roll, so that sucks. you always need a second commander with Empire because you can't leave your 1 health cores running around, or 1 courage cores running around. So you always have to either bring Veers now or Krennic, I feel like. I mean, you can bring Iden, but she's now 125 points pretty easily. So I had to bring, Veers. When you bring Veers, you kind of want an ATST, and I think the ATST is great. People love the Dewbacks, and they don't do anything for me ever.
I played 2 lists of Dewbacks. They gave me a little bit of trouble in Worlds, but
I
was able to get through them.
They should live longer than they do, but for me, they don't like to live. And then the Snows, you just wiped them all out before they got to do anything.
I had a lot of big units with the sleepers, and my Rebel cores all had 5 or so, so I wanted to make sure that they got... I was kind of shooting them over Vader a couple of times. I'm curious if I would have shot Vader, if that would have changed anything differently. But
depending on if the dice were round 1 Vader dice, where the Tons just 8 through 3 health, or if they were the rest of the game, where he seemed to be doing
really
fine.
slowed down on the damage to Vader.
Yeah, I mean, that's good, but it's rough. The Empire right now, we really need a little bit of help, I think, when we get the next update here in November. Hopefully that kind of brings Empire back up, because they're feeling...
Yeah, I think
they're feeling a little weak.
That, I mean, one of the watch items was Empire win rates in general.
The watch items is the whole Empire. So,
and listening to our interview and then others' interviews, is they're very aware of it, and if you're reading between the lines, they're playtesting actively now with whoever playtests in their playtest group. So I'm assuming they're just making sure whatever point changes they want to implement makes sense. It would be nice if it was a little earlier for you guys, but I mean, you also have the build your owns. And the probe droids, I think, are all hitting around or before or around the points updates. The build your own will be before the probe. I'm not sure on the date, but so that will help a little bit.
The probe droids are supposed to come out when the core sets come out.
The probes I thought were Q4.
Was it Q4?
I thought so. The build your own is when the core sets.
Yeah, the build your own definitely.
So
hopefully we get some more cheap, nice either operative or commander options that are going to do a lot for us.
Of units on the Empire side that just need a point change. And
yeah,
I think they'll do a lot more. Like, if you just take some of these units and you go, okay, what if we back them up 5-6 points or 8 points or 4 points?
Yeah.
But if you do that to enough units, kind of like back when they did the Rebel fix a couple fixes ago, when you do that to enough units and you're building a list and every unit has a 5, 6, 7, 8 point cost, it really starts to...
You can go instead of 10 to 13, you could be 11 or 12 to 13.
It could really help.
Yeah.
So I think they're there. That build your own will be interesting.
The pass tokens are such a funny thing, because that first round, pass tokens are great.
It is.
The entire rest of the game, I feel like, oh, cool. I'm never going to use... And now I think I would have started this round with 7 pass tokens, which would have been fun, I guess.
Things went well.
So,
But yeah, that's the thoughts here. Like I mentioned, depending when you're watching this video, we probably put videos out of order, because at the point that this video's up, you definitely got an Ahsoka video now. At the time of filming it, I just got the Ahsoka and need to prime and paint it still. Right. So it's always interesting. So if you look at the numbers and you're like, oh, it's episode 40 and then 42, where's 41? It's probably still coming. I just always try to bump the new stuff to you guys, so you guys can always see a unit that's about to come out, or a unit that if we get it early and we get allowed to show it to you, we want to show it to you quickly so you guys can see it. So if you ever see numbers going wonky, that's why. Summer Cup's going to come up probably in, I'm going to guess, end of June-ish, mid-June, maybe July, somewhere in that time frame is when we'll start the Summer Cup.
Yep.
So if you're looking forward to that, keep an eye out there. Don't forget the keyword is something to do with Dawn knocking terrain down or pushing terrain or something with terrain.
Terrain.
Yeah. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. As always, really appreciate it. And you guys have a great night.
Bye.